Melissa Kowolenko Engel was an athletically gifted post player with a blue-collar work ethic. At 5 foot 10 inches tall, she could score and rebound around the basket, shoot effectively from the perimeter, and fill the lane on the fast break. And she always seemed to save her best for her toughest adversaries. Missy was the key inside player when the Warriors advanced to the NCAA Final Four in consecutive seasons for the only time in program history. In her 4-year career, Missy missed only one game. She graduated as the program's all-time leader in points and appearances, and at the conclusion of her career was also rated first in field goals and free throws made and attempted, and was third in steals and rebounds. As a sophomore, Missy filled the large shoes of graduated first-team All-America Robin Gabby and helped the Warriors win their first Little East regular season championship, and later that season, 3 straight NCAA tournament games to reach the Final Four for the first time. As a junior, Missy was the only player to start all 31 of the team's games. She helped the team capture 15 straight games, a share of the Little East regular season title, its first Little East postseason championship, and 3 NCAA games in a row to advance to its second straight Final Four.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard Jurr. I coached Melissa Kowolenko Engel in the sports of track and field and tennis at Killingly High School. It is a great honor for me to speak on behalf of Melissa as an inductee into the E-Club Hall of Fame. Missy is a dynamic individual, not only as an athlete, but also as a person. Her positive attitude was infectious and helped keep our team's younger athletes focused and on task. She provided competition for her teammates within practice sessions and was always good for a laugh to keep the moment light. Despite her humorous nature, Missy was a dedicated athlete. Her athleticism and skills allowed her to display her talents in every competitive high school season. She played fall tennis and excelled as our #1 singles player and as a part of our #1 doubles squad. She moved on to play basketball, where she was a powerful force on the court. Missy finished up her sophomore year playing softball and then switched to track and field for her junior and senior years. Quite frankly, Missy was able to pick up quickly and perform well in every sport which she was selected. She had a knack for picking up skills easily, as she was a quick learner and diligent in practice. Missy always strived to perfect her technique, and despite her ability to make us laugh, she was driven to excel in competition at all levels. I think one of the best memories I have of Missy is the first day of spring track practice when she showed up for the tryouts. The excitement from our staff was palpable, as we all wanted this tremendous athlete to do specific events. We knew she could help our team as we built the state contender. The minute she picked up the throwing implements, we had our answer and a star was born. Melissa went on to win an individual state title in the discus that spring and helped the team to strong finishes in the conference championships as well. She followed up in her senior year by successfully defending her state discus title. Melissa's drive, determination, athleticism, humor, and competitive nature make her one of the more memorable athletes I've had the opportunity to coach.
She was a player that you wanted to give her space and let her do her thing, and she was needed to be very brief about it, and she was very matter-of-fact in terms of her comments in return.
Missy as a person was an outstanding individual. She had all the qualities that you look for in a student athlete. She was hardworking, very dedicated. You can see that in the classroom work that she did, and it was exemplified by her play on the basketball court. She had the tools to become a very, very good basketball player. Not just good, great basketball player. Getting into college, you knew she was ready for any type of competition or competitive level. Her toughness was definitely a key part of her game. No one moved her out of the lane. She didn't like to lose. She played the game very, very hard.
We were playing Western New England College, and did not anticipate it being a very difficult game. We were surprised in the first half when all of a sudden we're 20 points down. All of a sudden in the last minute of play, when all the chips were down, Missy comes all the way down from the low post, catches the ball top of the key, fires that sucker up, hits the backboard and ricochets back into the basket. And I looked over to opposing coach and players and I said, you know, this game's over.
She was an outstanding scorer when needed to be. She played with a pretty good ball player in Tracy Liss, and they both complemented one another.
It's never bothered me. In high school, I just did my thing. I had fun. It didn't bother me that Tracy got the write-ups, and now I do the little things to get the job done. I'm appreciated by my coaching staff and my community here at Eastern, and that's good enough.
It is my distinct pleasure to present Melissa Kowolenko Engel as a 2011 inductee into the Eastern Connecticut State University E-Club Hall of Fame.